All right, next game is Northern Illinois at Wyoming. Northern Illinois is a 10-point favorite, although today it just started moving to 9.5 at a few places, which maybe it's 99.9% a coincidence. But yesterday I did release an article about home field advantage, or it might have been 2 days ago, but then it came up again yesterday when I retweeted it and specifically talked about Wyoming and their home field and how I think it's the most undervalued home field advantage in the current market in 2016. So maybe there's a little more money coming in Wyoming. I think my actual number, which I'll pull up as I'm talking, is close to the 10. So that's why I haven't actually made a play in this game, even with giving them 5 points for home field. So it's not like yeah, it's exactly 10. So I think it's a fine number, anyways. But in general, in some other cases, like I backed them twice last year, I know for sure they're both home games. Here's a cool stat for the last. This is a bad Wyoming team. I think what did they win? 2 games last year. Yeah, 2-10. Overall, they've won a total of 11 games the last 3 seasons. But get this, I mean, for a bad team, this is pretty telling of just how much value or how much better they play at home or how much worse their opponents play. In Laramie, it's the highest altitude of any Division One, FBS school, so that's part of it for sure, and travel and all that. So 9-9 straight up at home. So straight up, not even against the spread or anything. I mean, they've won 9 out of their 18 games at home for a team that's only won 11 total. They're 2-16 on the road straight up. Whoops, I just bumped my knee on the desk. But it's a fascinating stat. It's only been 3 years now. But when a team gets poor, I mean, they've dropped off quite a bit. They're winning 2 games a season now. The last three. They have a new coach. They have the guy they brought over from North Dakota State. I'm not going to know his name off the top of my head. Craig Bull. He's the guy who I think he led North Dakota State to like 3 straight FCS championships. I thought it was a good get, and I'm actually surprised they haven't been as strong as I expected. To be frank, but offensively, excuse me, at home, offensively they've been a lot better, and so that's where they've been able to make some money against the spread. So it's just worth looking out for. They're a team that I think in general is just undervalued at home. And here we're against Northern Illinois in the first week of a new season. They're going to be fired up. For me, since the number 10 spot on, what I decided to do was actually circle it for a second half play potentially. Might even get a better number adjusted. Maybe Wyoming's down 10 at half, and you can get an adjusted 14 or 13 and a half. And if that's the case, the altitude type thing, if it's wearing down on Northern Illinois, it's going to be more effective in the second half. I know there's a similar type of angle I take in second half plays when the Jazz or the Nuggets are getting a team on a back-to-back, and I'll back them in the second half just about blindly, and it's above 60%. The last, I think now it's 5 or 6 seasons straight dating back. So that's my look here. Wyoming second half or nothing, and for me it's nothing pregame. So yeah, that's everything. Just look out for Wyoming spots though going forward in the future at home versus away. There's quite a big discrepancy, and hopefully you learn something.